You guys are in for a treat today. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today, I'm going to be bringing you something a bit different from what I usually do. So I was scrolling through Twitter the other day, and I happened to come across this account, Alexander J.A. Cortez. His username is @AJA_Cortez. So I was just scrolling through, just casually as you do, and I think somebody had retweeted it, or you know, it was suggested to me. Basically his tweet was, how to be a beautiful woman. You can tell where this is going, right? Lots of misogyny. Be thin. I don't really think that makes any difference. Be able to cook. Or you could learn to cook yourself. Just saying. Have long hair. Now the irony of this one is, he has long hair. I'm thinking he's trying to be a beautiful woman. Just change his name from Alexander to Alexandra. Wear makeup. Honestly, some of the better looking women I've seen don't always wear makeup. Just saying. That's not a necessary thing in order to be a beautiful woman. Be feminine is apparently something, like, why is that a thing? Be graceful. Now, what really is the definition of graceful here? Like, everybody has different definitions. Be sensual, that's not really a thing that's necessary again. Shave. Why is that a thing that is being mentioned in 2019? Like, why? What? All of these things is like, why? Be fashionable. That one, fashion is all about, you know, it's a very subjective thing. It's not about this is fashionable, this isn't 100%. Everybody's got a different version of fashionable. Wear pink and feminine colours. Again, not really that necessary. Now this is where it gets funny. Love men. So lesbians apparently can't be beautiful. Sorry, you're out of this. We can't talk about you anymore. Listen to men. Now that's where the misogyny gets, like, from about 50 to 100. That's, no, like, Donald Trump's a leader, nobody wants to listen to him. On the other hand, nobody wants to listen to Theresa May either, so it just depends on the person. Don't listen to somebody because they're a man or because they're a woman. Listen to them because they've got good things to say. Then he carries on. You can learn more about how to be a feminine and beautiful woman that men want on my newsletter. Remember, only a man can tell a woman how to act. Well, I think women can tell women how to act. I think women can tell men how to act. As well as I think men can tell women how to act. It just depends who the person is. If you've got good points and you're worth listening to, people will listen to you. This guy doesn't have good points, so nobody's going to listen to him probably. And then he goes on and he talks to men, and he's like, you can use this list to vet women. If you show them this list and they become angry, that lets you know that they are harpies that you never want to breed with. I mean, I don't know who uses the word breed for humans, but, oh yeah, and that they would be terrible mothers. Now for me, I would rather be with somebody who has their own independent mind. This is very much touching, very similar to how women are perceived in religion. And then it's, stay woke, kings. This guy does my head in. And then he's like, I see a lot of you women are desperate for my validation and attention. Here's a selfie that you can use to satisfy your fantasies. It's not even that good looking. Based on these replies, a lot of you poor women sound like you're under-f***ed. That is unfortunate. If you follow the lessons on the list, you can become a woman that masculine men are attracted to. Now he's just sounding like Piers Morgan. Masculine men. No. Jog on. It's 2019. Contact me to learn how to be beautiful. And then he has a policy, apparently. He only talks to women who are 8+ers. Well, I don't know what constitutes an 8+ in his mind, but if an 8+ means that they do 8 of the 10 things, good luck with that. Like, you're never going to find people who do a woman who does the last 2 in this day and age. So if I ignore your reply, don't feel bad. It's just that you're not good enough. That's essentially what he's saying. It's just Don't feel bad, but you know, you just wasn't up to my standard. You can probably upgrade yourself if you follow the roadmap that I've given you. So basically, he wants women to become robots who act the way he wants. Always fun. Beauty can always be learned. And here I was thinking that beauty was in the eye of the beholder. Oh well. One day you might want to get... Now this is where it gets funny. One day you might want to get married. Your wife value will matter. There is a roadmap for this as well. Then it takes me to another person called Hunter Drew. How to be a better wife. Cook for your family. I mean, husbands can cook too. Like, have long hair. I mean, I don't know about... Actually, let's have a look. Does this guy have long hair? No, he doesn't actually. Okay, so this one at least isn't trying to be a beautiful woman. Ditch bitch friends. Well, I mean, that rhymes. But I also think that the guys should ditch their friends that are a problem as well. So, yeah. Be feminine. It always comes back to the femininity, masculinity. Like, just be you. Just be who you want to be. Stay in shape. It could go for the guys as well, like having a look at Hunter Drew. To be fair, actually, he looks like he's in okay shape. Not anything special though, he's not like an athlete. Be graceful. Again. Be sensual. Again. Shave. Again. Be fashionable. Again. Wear feminine colours. Again. Love your family more than a job. I think that goes for husbands too. Like, I think this Hunter Drew guy also needs to point out, like, some of these do apply for men being husbands as well, but apparently not. Listen to your husband. Here we go again. Always the woman has to listen to the man, right? Right? No. Don't ever listen to somebody just because they're a man. Because some of the males I know in my life I wouldn't ever listen to them. Care for your kids. I think that just comes down to being a good parent in general. Like, I don't really think that that's how to be a better wife, that's how to be a better mother, that one. So, that point is invalid. Looking back at the Alexander one, he carries on, if you're angry, it might be because your excess body fat is causing hormonal fluctuations that make you emotional. I've studied sports science and I never learned that excess body fat can cause hormone fluctuations. It might be a thing. I never learned about it. You can fix this by working out and going to the gym and unfatting yourself. Yes, that is a sentence that was actually used on a Twitter page. Pay attention to all the women that react adversely to this thread, gentlemen. What you'll observe here is the peak of delusional feminism. Women who believe that simply because they exist, they are valuable, despite being bitchy and horrifying. So they're not allowed to be bitchy and horrifying, but you are allowed to be an egotistical misogynist who goes around telling people how to behave. As you do. That's just standard, isn't it? Then he goes on to say, he didn't mean thin, he meant fit, as in stay in shape. Which I think that's a good lesson for everybody, which is ironic I'm saying that because I'm not in very good shape at the moment, but never mind. And I completely forgot to add, loves to smile. Making himself sound like he's trying... Now at this point he's trying to manipulate everybody and be like, oh, well, it's not that bad. However, so as a YouTuber, I say YouTuber, I don't get paid for it, but as somebody who is doing YouTube, I decided to take it upon me to sign up for his newsletter that he was on about. So, 2 days ago, I found this on probably Friday, it's now Tuesday, or maybe Saturday, so I signed up for the newsletter. 2 days ago, so Sunday, I got the first of many emails from him. Because I'm intrigued, I wanted to find out what his newsletters were about. So, hi everybody, for those that don't follow me on Twitter, my Twitter storm of how to be beautiful went mega viral. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but basically apparently last year he had upset people, and apparently this is 10 times that, even though really I haven't seen that many people talking about it, apart from people replying to him. He had family members contacting him, concerned for his safety, and that he was going self-destructive. He had an ex-girlfriend contact him that he was promoting violence against women. Okay, my battery died. So as I was saying, I don't think he is promoting violence against women at all. He is not promoting violence. However, he is definitely misogynistic. He definitely is promoting an unhealthy way of thinking. Bear in mind, you know, a lot of great discoveries have come through women. A lot of, you know, there's a lot of great athletes who are women. And if they were just to listen to what men said, they wouldn't have done anything. Now this is where it goes too far. He got death threats, apparently. I don't know. Threats of violence. I didn't actually look through the comments that much. And got called every single variation on incel, Nazi women hater, misogynist, evil asshole you could think of. Now I will call him a misogynist. I will happily sit here and be like, Alexander, whatever the hell your name is, you are very misogynistic. Your way of thinking is men are above women, which is essentially what misogyny is about. And same goes to the Hunter Drew. That is a very outdated and 1950s way of thinking, is that men are above women. Just don't, like, stop trying to play the victim in your... Because I knew that was what was going to happen. That's why I signed up, because I knew he was going to try to play the victim and be like, oh, but I got so many threats. Well, try not being a bit of a try not being an idiot, and then you won't have this Twitter storm. He says he has one regret. What? One regret. English! He has one regret. When he parodied the original tweet he copied, included thin, as a quality women do not need to be, and being impulsive I simply cut and pasted and didn't change that. I wish I had said fit. That's it. That's the only thing he regrets. Not the fact that he said that that women should listen to men. Not the fact that all the other many horrible things he said. Just the fact that he wishes he'd said fit. Well, there's no hope for you then. In all honesty, he was called evil 10,000 times over. Apparently his tweet has 13,000 comments on it. Cool. Huh, well at least he admits. He says, do I consider myself evil? No. Well, that's lies. I would consider you evil. But he doesn't consider himself good either. At least he knows he's not a good person. So yeah, basically what I'm getting at here is, don't ever listen to guys who talk like this. If you're a guy, be better than that. If you're a woman, also be better than that. Know that it's not about who is talking simply because they're male or female. It's about who is talking simply because they have something worth saying. If they have something worth saying, listen to them. If they don't have anything worth saying, don't bother. But that's going to be it for this video. So, if you made it this far, let me know if you have ever had an encounter with somebody with this way of thinking, because I'm intrigued. I want to know. And if you have, let me know what happened and how you reacted. Because I'm trying to think if I've had an encounter like it. No, I don't think I've ever had an encounter with anybody this bad anyway. But yeah, so thank you very much for watching. If you liked the video, please leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. If this is your first time watching, then hello. Give me feedback on how I can improve, and in the meantime, until the next video, I will see you then.